How it's going, friends? This is EVER-TASTIC Gaming, giving you another premiere episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. On today, we have our last episode. Saw what the Gargoyle are doing, but planning to rampage the entire capital of Urasco. And for the record stuff, we just did quite beat up this nasty character named Malos, and somehow he just appeared to just steal this artifact looking core that he kind of like got away with it. So he maybe appear to be back in where he can be going to the whatever he's supposed to be going. But for right now, we're gonna start off by exploring this Shadowstone Garden. So for the record stuff, we see the character is Crush Point. So he may appear to be in the finale episode. Okay, we find out where he's planning to be going next. So we'll find out later. So for the sooner record start, let's just get to us exploring around here just to see what we do best here. So I think I'm done playing with Minoff for a while. So let me stick to playing with Mithra, I'm sorry. And also we see because there's some more bugs that we can go ahead and collect. Alright, and also I saw here because we got here some more of these green barrels, so we don't want to forget all of that. So before we get to reporting the king of the word, let's just stick to where we left off by going around and see if we can explore by finding more of these green barrels. So let's just take a look around and see where they are. Okay, so starting with this area on your left corner, we got here some more of these green barrels that need to be opened. So let's start by opening these green barrels and gather as many materials as possible, and also okay, well, we're picking up a little less more than the Oscars and some other accessories and stuff like that. But for the pseudo record, let's see. So if there's somewhere available in this area. Okay, so we saw there's a shutter tool. Let's try to go open the shutter tool, see what we got inside.
What you got?
Alright, so we got ourselves some more money. Alright then, so we're just going to make sure we just save up a lot. So let's just keep on opening these green barrels.
Let's just open it.
Alright, so we need to like open like these 75 of these green barrels just to get another report with this suspicious looking alien Torna fella. So we're gonna go and keep taking a look around. Is there anything else we're not forgetting around here? Let's just double check. So we're just gonna go ahead and just keep on exploring, just keep on exploring, because now we see because some of the villagers might be gone in the place. Like they don't want it to come out yet, but somehow we're gonna start by moving this way by talking to Clemens. So let's just have a word with him, see what he had to say. So Lord Adam, to think that Torian seal would fall into the Aegis' hands. He was even scarier than I thought. I was no match for someone that evil. So there's no way I could have stopped him attacking the city. But I'll still regret to my dying day. Oh, I'm sorry, you must have come to report to the beginning. Now I held you up with my chatter. I won't hold you up any longer. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen again.
What good was your militia? They could not halt Malos, nor even safeguard the seal from his clutches.
I have no excuses.
Adam.
Majesty, this is a deep dishonor. I beseech you to lay them low, that the people may have faith in government. Majesty!
Brother, your advice is wise.
Your Majesty.
Please, wait a moment. Adam only sought to protect your realm.
Silence! Is your voice more important than the king's?
But what of you, Zeta?
What of me?
Look first to yourself, I bid you.
What do you mean?
Surely Adam sailed the ship into a rocky reef. But if he were the bow, you were the stern.
Your Majesty, those are bitter words. It was Adam's vanguard that let slip Malos.
Would our army have succeeded with certainty, brother? In the hour of need, where were they?
We We set the defense of the people as our highest goal, Your Majesty. Our soldiers guided the townsfolk to safety.
While Adam's militia flew though rashly into the breach, and the brave dragoons of noble Hugo wagered their lives as mere trifles for our nation's sake.
But
It unfolded thus. If honor took its natural course, the sons of Torna should have stood their ground. Mark their honor above their frailty. You saw the battle with your own eyes, did you not, my brother?
I did.
And how did you think it?
Words can scarcely describe it. It was unlike any mere human struggle. I fear I couldn't report it justly.
Indeed, brother. It was a fight beyond our ken. I, too, saw it with my own eyes. Our Tornan crafts of war would have been doubly doomed against Malos.
That's...
Is it not folly to assume that our army could do what Adam's could not?
Your Majesty.
Noble Hugo, my brother forgets grace and gratitude. Our nation hangs over doom like a ripened fruit. You and yours are our final ray of hope. Will you offer us aid again, to avenge ourselves on the Aegis?
We came with that very intention, Your Majesty. Didn't we, Prince Adam?
Yes. Majesty, if it must be so, I will expend my life for the future of the land of my forefathers.
While we're here, your name is Lora, is it not?
Me? Yes.
Your work impressed me deeply.
No,
Yet you are no knight, bear no peerage.
Yes. I'm from a settlement in the distant borderlands. I serve with a mercenary band.
I knew you for a warrior. Good Lora, I would like to recognize your valiant labors. The title of Knight of the Realm, it is yours, if you would accept it.
Me? A knight?
Lora, my congratulations.
I can hardly believe it. Me?
Come now. A title is a mere decoration. Surely you learned that from me.
I hope it will raise your spirits a little, Lora.
Humble Lora, I have a request I must make of you. This day, the people of our nation shiver in the darkest of shadows cast by mighty Malos. But I bid that you seed a flower of hope in this shadow-mired land.
I hope that I can. Your Majesty, I'll do my best.
Well spoken, brave Lora. We shall anoint thee as Lady Lora tomorrow in the plaza before the palace.
Come on, we shouldn't keep our old friend waiting any longer. Time for us to make a move. But Torna'sWombs, he said. So is that going to be inside the Titan's belly? Yeah, no, soon enough. This isn't the time for games, you know. It would have to be a cavity of considerable size for Zorda to fit inside. It would. We should head for the front entrance and then turn left. That way we'll come to a back gate. If we head down past there, it should take us to the women's entrance. Okay, we better catch up to Zorda then. Alright, let's do. So we got a tutorial showing in our game. So you can gain community from people with a yellow icon above their head. Just by talking to them. So you don't have to complete a quest. So if you see the same icon next to someone's face on the community menu, you can select them and press Y to add their location to the compass. Alright, so we are leaving Rascal by the very gate and head to Torna'sWombs. Alright then, so we're heading off, so we're just gonna go ahead and say goodbye to capital Rascal and just to head on to where we go and meet this Titan barrier of the beast named Zora. So whatever this Titan might be, let's just head on to Torna'sWombs first and find out. So we are moving downstairs, so that's what we're moving on to. So anyway, where do we need to be going? Okay, so let's head over this way. So sorry, I was just running and walking way too glitchy because somehow I just keep on having trouble by stealing my left Joy-Con. So anyway, we got it's still more of these green doors that we need to start by opening. So let's just start by getting as many rewards as possible and let's just keep moving onward. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump up there and get that red pollen, and that's the flower to pick up, and then also. We got here still more side quests, and what's your name? Tyler, you're the fish farmer. Okay, let's just do some more of this side quest before we go moving out. Sorry, but if you came here for fish, you'll be surely disappointed. There's not a single one left around here. So you saw it too, didn't you? And damn, Aegis in his mouth ruined everything. These are brilliant shining rings. And the light they shot off somehow ended up killing all the fish. But I'm not going to give up. I'll fill these up here in mine with fish little by little. I'll get the show going strong once again. You don't think you'll be able to help, do you? You only have to bring me the fish you catch. So I want to collect many kind of fish as possible, and that's a bit difficult to do by myself. I'll be glad of your help. Alright, so basically the fish that could be.
May I offer my assistance?
So we're gonna start by activating this quest. I want to do some more side quests first. So collect fish from different lands and bring them to Tyler and arena stores for Torna. Alright, but you know what? I think we do have some fish. Let's just check. Okay, so we got ourselves here some plenty more fish where that came from. So let's start off with this horn sculpin. So we'll get him that fish. Okay, wait, I got 13 of each? Oh, okay, so let's try to go get them all, see how he likes that. Alright, well, we're gonna get them all. Take all my fish you want. That's great, just enough to get me started. I'll get them in my turkey tail straight away. Alright, so what are we looking at? Oh, okay, well, I see you guys just putting all the fish in the bucket. Alright, that's the good way to not get them grow, but somehow the fish are supposed to be in some sort of aquarium, not some in the bucket. So they seem to be swimming around happily enough. Yes, indeed, spurring up to the match the dauntless courage of Torna Knights. So the people of the capital will be most pleased. Aegon, so what do you think about these fish? So they seem grown enough to eat, but by my assessment, if I cannot be bold, may I suggest Carpaccio? So not quite what I meant. Terrific, well then I'll raise them carefully so they'll be the prettiest fish you ever seen. Thank you ever so much. Alright, it's my pleasure to ask you the same way you asked us. Well, my pleasure. So okay, next up is the front moat. Used to be full of fish till the Aegis attacked the capital. The moat was teeming with life, I mean. So I know you don't know me or anything, but I'm really counting on you to help. So we catch some fish we can use to restock in the moat. So it'll be such a lift to the atmosphere of the area if we could get the moat back to how it used to be. So I really do hope you'll be able to help. Alright, I'll be happy to. So if we have to keep on collecting more fish. Okay, so saying collecting more fish from different lands and bring them to a Thailand. Alright, well, let's just see if we have enough fish. Well, I think like we do have more reaching main fish that we can go ahead and waste, so let's just try to go ahead and get it all to Tyler. So let's just get them all there, the main fish. We don't really need it anymore. So we'll just save a little bit lower main fish we already own. So oh wow, that's great. I can't believe you managed to get so many. Okay, just a moat. The moat will be back to normal in no time. Alright, let it be. So we're just seeing so many fish swimming in the water. I see. They're beautiful. What a sight. Typical twin since if ever there was one. It seems that there are some things that Malos cannot destroy. That's the lesson we must take from this. So that's right. We can't allow these small pleasures to be taken from us again. That's definitely right, Hayes. You're definitely right about that. Good job for saying it. Seeing all the fish swimming happily really brings the area back to life. No, that's not true at all. The only way we're bringing this place back to life is by pulling together and looking to the future. Still, I couldn't have got this far wouldn't you have helped? So I'll take care of these little fellows. You have my word on that. And once again, thank you. Alright, so now we did finish the community as gain trust.
Thanks.
Alright, so he says in the description, if it wasn't for you, I'd not be able to watch the fish swimming like this. Thanks, I'll make sure that the fish you give me grows up as big and brave as you. Yeah, well, just want to make it sure because somehow I do grew up in my childhood, had 4 of my tiger fish the other day. Just let me tell you about my story. So my story, when I was like 7 years old, I used to have like 4 tiger fish, 2 of the catfish, and 1 of this blubbering fish. I do not know what that name of the fish is. Well, I just keep on forgetting stuff. So so it seemed to have the swimming fish that had lived for tighter spirit. So you now realize that for life to go on, he must simply look to the future. Alright, that's definitely true. So let's just be heading off. So since I grew up back in my childhood, because I was wanting to go ahead and feed my tiger fish, because somehow whenever they grow, they kind of do eat the crickets, the bugs. Yeah, but they can eat all certain things because some of these crickets are like this big. They're like 10 meters small, and they kind of like did weigh a little bit lot more patient because yeah, tiger fish died like 15 years ago since I missed them because somehow I really grew up as a kid. I love to watch the tiger fish eat the crickets because that is something I want to start doing because if I go ahead and to Petco and see if I had any more of this tiger fish, I'll probably ask my dad if I take it to Petco or some PetSmart just to go and get any fish I wanted in my life. Well, it couldn't be like a tiger fish anymore, but different than that. So where am I going now? I think I'm going the wrong direction. Well, you know what? Let's just try to go do this. So we're gonna start by pausing this real quick because I'm sorry we're moving all over the place. But you know what? We're gonna go and go to Let's Go Royal Capital. So let's go teleport to Median Gate. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport there, and also we're gonna get to talking to the passenger, whoever is behind all of this, so that we can start by making our preparations to Tomb Rules. So I don't even figure out where we're supposed to be going. Okay, well, where I need to be going exactly. Okay, there's something putting down there. Okay, let's double check. So let's just continue moving down this way, just to see if I'm going the right direction. Because
There's something
not
quite
quite sure
magical
if
about
it's
traveling
here.
beneath the stars.
Okay, what's pointing upwards? Well, whatever it is, let's just find out. Oh wait, collection point.
I
Let's
don't
just
know
check
why
it
I'm
off.
the one
To
doing
the sound
this.
of my voice.
Alright. So just picking up here some a lot more fishes. So we can start off by moving up this step bridge. So let's be moving this way. Actually, yeah, we'll just go moving up this way. So that's where we need to be going. So we need to figure out where the Tom Wu is. Well, wait, do I already been here? Holy gosh, I think I've been going the wrong direction. So where is that at? So what's pointing down this way? Well, I cannot see the direction where to get down there. So let's just find out where it was. Okay, I think I found something. So now we see because there is the location to Aquila Watch Tower. So we did. I did get a little confused at some time of which way I need to be going, but throughout the place, all over the place, but somehow I didn't find the other place that we need to start being, because somehow we have just to continue just to climb on these ladders, and it just took me a while to figure out in my head of what's where I need to go. But somehow we are gonna take the time to explore this place. Let's just see what this guard is saying. He says here, things may look peaceful again here now, but on the day of the attack of this place, there was a stuff of nightmares. It took everything I could have mustered just to dodge the enemy attack and deliver word to the main forces. Now I understand why Watchtower's guard needed to be elite. So the place that gets attacked before reinforcements arrive. You need to be strong just to survive in a kind of situation, never mind fighting back. So it's a whole lot harder than guarding the gate, I can tell you. So I should sound like I'm boosting but it's with a humbling experience. I'm worried that I've bitten off more than I can chew. Maybe I'm not as ready as I thought I was, no wonder my big bro still treats me like a kid. So damn it, I just wish I had a bit more time for training. Alright, well, that explains a lot to you. I'm done talking to you right now, so none to excuse. So we got some plenty more green barrel that we need to start opening. So let's just take a few and be off with it. So whatever we need to be going, let's just find out where or why. So is that it? Are we in the right place? Okay, seriously. Where do we need to be going? Okay, well, I don't think this is the right place. So I just kind of like got hit down. And I'm trying to figure out how to get through that Torna'sWombs, because it's a little confusing. So let's just pick up here the treasure tool.
Let's just open it.
Alright, yeah, we'll do open it. And also, let me try to go split again, because I was thinking I was going the wrong direction, so now let's try to do it again. Alright, you know what? Let's try this elevator, So we're gonna go press on it and just to see where it's taking us. So we'll try the elevator just to see if it will take us to head into Torna'sWombs. So we better be in the right place. I swear to God, game, please let it work. Alright, so some of these directions are tricky to locate at, but somehow we're gonna just try to push our way down here to the Torna'sWombs. So here we are. So I kind of like get the hang of finding directions.
What an incredible place.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again. After 800 years.
Were you born here too, Azurda?
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan. Of course, I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who awoke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds. So, what now?
Malus said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why. I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
So any plans for the rest of the day? You got your award ceremony tomorrow. Best not to get carried away. Oh, right. Jen, got a point? You can take a walk around town as you like, but it's honesty, we'd be better off standing by at the inn. So yes, we do know when we might be next call upon. So no one in the mood to go out. Well, I don't blame them. And I'm the only one nervous about the award ceremony. I don't even know what to wear. Yeah, well, I agree, G-Lore. Well, whatever, Michael, you maybe go, well, find anything that will interest you in, to wear for the ceremony.
Okay.
So, you got, still more of these treasure trove that we can start by opening. And also, let's just try to get out of this place. So, we're heading up to the Stephen Inn in Rasco, the Torna capital, and prepare for the knighting ceremony. Alright, then, my bad, wasn't expecting to see what that button was supposed to be in the first place. But somehow, let's just get on heading up. Also, is there a fast shuttle that we can get to the end? Well, I'm almost forgetting that point, so, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna, it's not gonna let me pause the game because I'm still in the elevator where I cannot go skip travel just quite yet. Well, the game won't allow you to do that in throughout RPG, but somehow, we're gonna go in skip travel. It's faster that way. And we are gonna go back to Stephen Inn. So let's go teleport there and get some shut-eye. So we're just gonna go ahead and experience like 100 a little gold. So we're gonna take some rest spots. And here we have it, our next cutscene with Lora and Jen.
Hey, Jen. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Lora.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Yep, same memory right there. Right there where last pick off.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
Huh. And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah.
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
You'd each have your just share of dignity.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
The destruction of the world is the will of the divine?
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
Alright, well, we kind of see that.
Maybe this is exactly what they wanted. Become Titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jin. Still, being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Let me turn it down some more. I'm back to 81. I'll watch this cussing. Jen, there you are. Where you been? The capital outskirts. I want to pick some ingredients. Oh, you're joking. This is the capital we're in. So it's a path to a person with a high class nose around here. While you're still going around for Asian in the dirt. So on the other hand, Jen's quickly and unparalleled, and there's a certain appeal in making food yourself. Yeah, okay, that's spot on actually. So I spoke briefly with Zora. Oh really? What did he say? So it was a difficult subject for me to wrap my hand around. So new relationships? No, I'm more than happy with what I have right now. Alright, time to draw out some plans. To get to the seal bat, we'll have to make our way to the Torna core. Question is, what then? Malos implied that we still have some time. Weaver seems to believe we can take him to his word. You can, yeah? He's enjoying this, is he? Damn him. I know how you feel, Adam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us to hit the chance. We'll use the time we got to prepare for the battle ahead. Alright, we need to be strong and still, or we'll never make it through this. The citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are the best equipped to give them the strength they need, Lora. What, me? Yes, you are probably a Torna knight now. A knight is not called upon solely for their skill in combat. It is also their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your heads high in serving the needs of your nations. The needs of my nations? Feel like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? So it's not well. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're strange Gargoyle misfits. So I admit, but will carry that burden with you. So Torna lies and dies by its people. We will fight for it together, every one of us. Right? Give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, well, this is a whole little bit of understanding on that's going in the background. So just now, whatever we must do, so make preparation for fighting Malos, and put the people's minds at ease until community reaches level 4. Oh, alright then, so we're gonna start on doing that later because I'm just gonna go ahead and keep on playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in case I gain the community to level 4 now. So that's gonna be all it. So thank you so much, you guys, for taking the time to enjoy this episode. So if you EVER-TASTIC, enjoying the series just now, hit the EVER-TASTIC like button, share to your friends, and follow. Subscribe up to 800. You guys are great. And also, be the one to show your support by hitting 1,000 subscribers just to help motivation. As you read each 7 steps in the description. So just making sure you follow them just to help get you started supporting the video in the link in the description. You can feel free to follow me on Google, Twitch, Twitter, and Patreon if you have to. So just to making sure you click each one of the 4, just to making sure you stay support. And also hit the subscribe button so that you will stay notified to one of my newest upcoming videos happening on your way, so I can continue to grow the fun on this channel. So just to making sure you guys are staying EVER-TASTIC added to the channel and staying tuned, so that I can continue to make more in case you guys are hitting like as many EVER-TASTIC likes as possible. So just don't have to be a whole lot, well, just making sure you're doing it and making sure you're keeping with your EVER-TASTIC possibilities going back up and not unsubscribe, okay? So let's just hope we keep it up. So that's gonna be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. We will be picking up more on the next one. So if you're new to my channel, which you are right now, simple by going EVER-TASTIC, subscribe and right inside so that you will be notified to one of my newest upload videos. And go check out the last episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. If you missed the last video, do not forget to go and check that one out on my left hand side. And we will talk to you guys later for more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. Take care, and we will talk to you on the next video.